Welcome to the Muckster Show. The Muckster Show is brought to you by Kill and Time Productions. Music and graphics provided by If You Know, You Know. And now here's the man himself, Muckster.
Hello. So, yeah, got my traditional local newspaper. And yeah, it's Friday, but for some reason my mail doesn't get delivered till late Friday. My neighbor picks it up for me, and he must go somewhere on Fridays because it'll show up like in the middle of the night out there. But anyway, this is it. This is the journal for November 14. Yep. And I haven't looked at anything. Hey, but I'm going to predict that there's going to be something in here about solar power, and there's going to be a history thing about old drag lines. A nerdy in summer. So let's see what we got here. Well, we're going to be having the star of the week is Laura Cheney, and it appears to be an old lady, so we'll see what her deal is later. The front page, Mitchell Milling Smith Custom Services acquire remote control mower. Did I mention this is the front page? There's a picture here that says from left to right is these people. A new state-of-the-art machine arrived, and it's about the coolest, front page news is this company got a remote control mower. Okay. Here's another front page. It says 3 PO greats inducted into the Center County Sports Hall of Fame. Let me see if I've heard of any of them. You got Justin Five, Mike Willis. I think I graduated with him. I don't know what sport he played. Maybe baseball. Dave Kasler's there. He's a wrestling coach. Hey, Alan, really good guy. Let's see. And Coach was inducted into the State Hall of Fame, so them inducting him into a county Hall of Fame isn't really a big deal. And James Jonashonitz, who I think was a wrestler. And Tim McCamley was a couple years ahead of me, I think, in school. He was a baseball player. Okay. Rush recap. Supervisors Planning Commission have questions about solar project. Did I predict it? If anybody out there has watched, this is like, I don't know how many months in a row that every week they're talking about that solar project. People are arguing against it, I guess. And let's see. The company promises to answer their question, but does not want to reopen the record to do so. Sheets looks to consolidate lot with Harbor Inn next month. Is the township's budget meeting. Yeah, okay. I know this is probably boring as hell, so feel free to talk amongst yourselves. I'm required by contract to do this. There's give you a little. This paper's mostly advertising. Well, of course, I got to say, I get this thing free. They mail it out to the local area, and really not sure it's worth the price. We'll check the obituaries. I always have to check the obituaries because, you know, getting to that point where I never know if my name's going to be there. We have a L. Scott Sharpless, born in '67. Raymond Gary Winters, born in '52. And Eva M. Lansbury, born in '34. So again, if any of those names sound familiar to somebody, you can easily Google it and find their obituaries and so forth. Uh, there was a thing that said as government food program stall, the YMCA issues an urgent plea for donations. But as I understand it, the food stamps did start going out to people. So single mothers can buy a turkey for Thanksgiving now that the government is done fucking around for a while. Oh, geez, here's another page of obituaries. Dorothy Dory Avenel Curtis was born in '25. Kathy D. Kate Wilson, born in '53. Linda Glass Payne, born in '59. And we get to the end. Before I do that page, do the traditional grocery check. You can get yourself some stovetop stuffing, except I don't see a price because underneath the stovetop stuffing, there's a $4.99 price for cheese. About Miracle Whip or the Ready Whip, two for $5. Heinz Gravy, $1.88. Oh, there's the thing. You want stovetop instead of being lazy and making your own damn stuffing. It's $1.88. And let me just say, if you're making a turkey dinner, like if you're making a real dinner, if you use stovetop, don't invite me. I know you weren't going to anyway. I mean, if you're cooking the turkey, all you need to do is you break up a bunch of bread, mix it with egg. You can put some pepper in there, whatever you want. You know, maybe a little onion, whatever you like, and you put it inside the turkey. You don't need to use this pre-made crap. Yeah, I'm a little particular about my stuffing. What else? Get Philly cream cheese two for $5. Anyway, go in here. We have the star of the week. Did they call her? Yeah, Laura Cheney. She's 100 years old apparently. On November 2nd, she lives at the Heritage Ridge Senior Living Center. I'll show you her picture, and you'll see next to it picture of what I said would be in here. The memory lane for the 12th year in a row is an old drag line. But there's Laura right there. And on the picture, she don't look bad for 100. And there's an old drag line if you're interested. And that's a week's worth of local news, people. Let's see. Alan said they just had a junior college football coach shot and killed. after hosting a meeting with students and area residents. Well, see, that's why I don't live in Oakland, California, among many other reasons. But that's it for my local news. I'll see y'all later. In fact, I might see some of you soon. I think I'm going to be doing another commentary about something else. So, goodbye.
Three guys in a little room, just a beat and a plan. Not much money, not much time, but we're doing the best we can. But we're doing the best we can.